calls, pay the future, pay the cost. You won't. Will there ever be a second time around? Oh, when the tears are over and the moment has come, say my love, I know the price of moment. You know it will be better. You're putting it together for the second time.
I'm gonna do some vocal exercises while this theme song's going. It's going for a bit. La 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 la. Ooh. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Studio. Yo. Day by day. Get the way. See the breeze and anything. I don't know the song. I don't know the words. It just sounds like it's just music. Yeah, sounds like something that would be at the beginning of a TV show. Second time around. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. All right. All right, new week. It's Monday now. New beginnings. Or repetitious beginnings. Oh, man. So where do we go from there? All right. I mean, that was the theme song to Step by Step. That was a shout out to my boy Ethan Woods. He requested it, and I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start fielding requests for songs to start each episode because it's like I don't want to keep going through my library of TV themes and trying like which one should I do this with? Let's let the people decide. Let's let the people decide and see what I can work with there. See what works best. But yeah. Oh, man. Probably too tired to be doing this. I'm a little tired today. But I told myself, I gotta create some kind of work ethic here. It's like even when I don't feel like doing an episode, I just gotta keep doing it. Doesn't matter how many people are watching or how many people is expecting to hear a new episode today. It matters, but it doesn't, It's not what keeps you going. It's the interest in doing what you're doing that keeps it going. And I like this. I want to keep doing it. It really it's my I'm standing up against my own repression. You know how you find yourself in situations in life where you can't really put into words how you feel about stuff and you can't express yourself properly, and then you just destroy your entire life as a result. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to prevent here. Yeah. And so I'm going to keep going here. Yep. And I've decided, since the first two episodes were a little over a half hour, I'm going to keep every episode in that range, about 30 to 35 minutes. And we're 4 minutes in right now, so we're off to a great start. Yep, we're moving right along. This episode's moving fast. It has a really tight pace to it. No meandering or rambling at all. Not in this episode. No way. No way. There's no way that I'm going to be wasting time just rambling just to get to the end of the episode. But I will say that I may have those days. Those days might be in the cards. Because my plan is I want to get this show on a decent schedule here, like a set schedule. And I think I can accommodate that schedule. It's no problem. Like 3 episodes a week. It's 3 episodes a week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's what I'm planning. Now, if you excuse me, I got a burp. There we go. I did that. And I'm not going to cut it out because, you know what? That was real. That was real. I'm not gonna edit or censor anything in the show. It's like if I mess up, then I'm just going to keep it there. I'm just going to keep it there. Because, that's human. That's real. That's what it's all about. I don't want to poise myself anymore. Because I am, about a year and a half ago, I decided to take a shot at a podcast, and I did this pilot podcast for this thing called Fresh Views and Nostalgia Trips, and I made that go for an hour. But what was messed up about it was I wrote the entire thing out. It was totally scripted, the whole thing. Like, I wrote 24 pages, and then I just read those 24 pages and made it sound like I was actually talking. And I'm like, how fake is that? That's so fake. That's so fake. I don't want to be fake like that anymore. I don't want to, present myself as anybody else than who I am. And who I am is a guy that doesn't, maybe over time I will be talking at a faster clip, be on point, just get that timing right, but this is just, I'm trying to get the ooze off me. I'm trying to, just get out there again, because it's been a while since I have uploaded a bunch of content on YouTube. It's been about 5 years, and then I just started up last week. Let's keep going. Let's just keep loading the content up and see where it goes. So that's what I'm doing here. And so now we're at episode 3 of Vent with Nick R. Murphy. And as always, I'm your host, Nick R. Murphy. So what should we talk about today? There's not a lot of stories out there right now that are just like, oh, I gotta find out what's happening here. This is crazy. Like the biggest thing, apart from Hollywood burning down and all that crap, is something about this guy, Roy Moore. Like, I did not know who this guy was until a few days ago, last Thursday, I think I first heard. He apparently he likes little girls. He's a politician. He's a politician, and he's running for Senate in Alabama. So he's in the Senate race for Bama, and a story came out, as stories often do come out when you're running for public office. A story came out where he propositioned himself to a 14-year-old girl, and I guess there are others that came out as well. So I don't know this guy as anything else than a pedophile. That's the reputation that he's getting in the press. And so, like, okay, so not only is this guy a politician and probably corrupt, he's corrupting our youth, or he's been doing so for a while. And I'm not quick to judge it. This is just the media narrative that I've been exposed to. I didn't know who he was, and I'm probably gonna forget who he was now. I mean, it's like I feel like I'm talking about him, and it's like, do I really care about this? I mean, I feel bad for anybody he allegedly victimized, but there's nothing I'm really passionate about. Like, I'm not gonna run to crucify him or or defend him or anything like that. I'll leave that to the Sean Hannitys of the world to defend people like this. It's not my place to do it. If it is true, then gross and go to hell, die, maybe. I don't know. Or do what you want, except what you really want to do, which is underage girls, which that's your thing. I mean, it's not a good thing to have. So you're gonna have to talk to a shrink about that, Mr. Moore. But I didn't know who he was, and all I could find, like every story was like a picture of him looking like JR on Dallas with a fucking cowboy hat, and he's holding a gun. He's holding a gun. So he's a good old boy. This guy's a good old boy. And over the last couple weeks, Sean Hannity has been blasting Hollywood for harboring sexual predators like Harvey Weinstein. Is like, well, this is what you get, liberal left. This is what you get. And then the accusations against Roy Moore came out, and he's like, well, let's not be so quick here, guys. He's innocent until proven guilty, or he said something along those. I'm paraphrasing badly, I might add. I'm very bad. I didn't watch the clip. I read a story about it, and I was like, I'm not interested in seeing it. I'm not interested enough in the story to know everything about it so I could be an authority on it. It's just something that is clogging my newsfeed. So if it's clogging my newsfeed, then I gotta say something about it, And when Sean Hannity defended this guy, Keurig, the coffee maker, the delicious, oh man, I love Keurig. Oh, I love Keurig. It's good coffee, but I haven't had a Keurig in years, so it's a bit out of the price range. Not in the budget right now. So I just got to deal with the regular old analog Mr. Coffee, which is good enough. I'm working on a cup right now as we speak. But Keurig advertised on Hannity's show, whatever that's called. It's the Sean Hannity show, the Sean Hannity Variety Hour. Yeah, sideshow review. Yeah, that. Yeah, they don't want to advertise on there anymore. So now Sean Hannity's all like, boycott Keurig, and I'm like, no. You know why? It's not because of what you said. It's because the coffee's delicious. However, if it was the other way and Keurig was all like, yeah, Roy Moore's innocent until proven guilty, if they sided with Hannity in the discussion, then maybe I wouldn't drink it anymore. I think Keurig is going the path of least resistance, because if there are more people out there who are against sexual predators and people that are for sexual predators, so naturally Keurig is going to lean to where the majority is, so they don't lose any of their profit. And if people do boycott Keurig, it's you could just assume that it's because they defend child molesters, and so you don't want those people buying your products anyway, right? Right? Okay. So that's my piece on the matter. Yeah, that's just such a, I don't know, it's such a nothing story to me. I can't passionately declare how horrible this is. It's not good. It's very not good. But here, in an interesting turn of events, Mitch McConnell, who's a big boy up in Washington, he said that Roy Moore should pull himself from the Senate, pull out, pull out of the Senate race because he believes his accusers, which is, as good a reason as any, because I think this guy's kind of supposed to be on his side. He's a Republican as well, so kind of on his side. So if he's saying something, then yeah, that probably later today you might hear more. I'm recording this like right now. It is 1:08 p.m. and that's Central Time. Yeah, so if you're in Pacific, it's 11:08 a.m. So we might hear more. It's still early in the day, but I just wanted to get this out of the way because I knew if I didn't record the show, I would not want to do it, and I just didn't want to waste my day not doing it. And so I'm doing it, and it's going pretty well today. But I always, I've been thinking, I'm tossing around ideas for certain episodes later on or now even, I just, throwing ideas back and forth, like what should I talk about? And I'm definitely, my ears are open for anyone listening who wants me to cover a certain topic that I can stutter and trip my way through. But, we'll see how things pan out later on if I grow in subscribers and fan base, all that crap. But we're dealing with right now. That's the future. Future is unwritten. So I'm just gonna do my own thing. But I was thinking, like, in times where I'm like stuck and I don't know what to talk about, if I just have to phone in an episode, the best course of action is I have a lot of customized news feeds, and I don't really go through them that often, and when I do, it's just like, but every once in a while, a headline will catch my eye, and I'll be like, what's going on here, and then I click on it and read about it, and then that's that, and I forget about it, and until, more headlines about the same thing keep popping up, like, oh, this is still talked about, okay, I guess this is big news, right? So, like, so let me go into my news feed here. Let me see what we're dealing with here. Oh, here, someone, a couple weeks ago, someone accused George Bush Sr. for inappropriately touching, and then they're underage too, apparently. 6 women says George H.W. Bush groped her when she was 16. Let's see what we got here. What's the juicy gossip here? Let's see. Oh boy, let's see. Loading. Alright. Woman says George H.W. Bush groped her when she was 16. I was a child. Alright. I'm going to read here. Rosalind Corrigan was 16 years old when she got a chance to meet George H.W. Bush, excited to be introduced to a former president having grown up dreaming of growing into politics. But Corrigan was crushed by her encounter. Bush, then 79 years old, groped her buttocks at a November 2003 event in Woodlands, Texas, office of the Central Intelligence Agency, where Corrigan's father gathered with fellow intelligence officers and family members to meet Bush. Corrigan said, Corrigan is the sixth woman since October 24th to accuse Bush of publicly grabbing her buttocks without consent. Grabbing her buttocks without consent. And what, you think you're president? You could just do anything? And your little, he doesn't even walk anymore. He's in a wheelchair. He's in his 90s now. And I'm like, how is he still living? This guy looks like half dead, but, no, it's coming out. I'm skimming through this thing. I mean, what more information do you need right now? I mean, bad Bush. Just bad Bush. Don't even try to apologize. Bad Bush. I can't, and, you hear these things, they keep coming out, and it's not even surprising anymore. It's now more like, oh, that figures. And, last week, Judd Apatow in an interview warned that there are more scandals coming out. There's more coming. So that, that's something to look forward to, right? Oh man, have mercy. But what am I gonna do? Just wait around for the next scandal to drop, and then I just talk like, hey, more of our childhood is being ruined. Hey, you like that person? Yeah, they're a total degenerate. Yeah, you shouldn't like them anymore. I'll like who I like. Whatever. But, it sucks about George Bush Sr. Maybe we'll start hearing stuff about George Bush Jr. I don't know. He seems like George W. Bush seems like the kind of guy that would be too afraid to touch a woman. He always seems so awkward, but you can't judge somebody based on their behavior in public, because in private it's probably the complete opposite. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to predict what's going to happen. I don't want to predict what's going to happen, and I don't want to be Nostradamus, because I'll probably be wrong. I was like kind of spitballing the other day. I was like thinking like, well, after the whole Louis C.K. thing, Kevin Spacey, Harvey Weinstein, all that stuff, like, well, where's it going to go now? Like, how far are these accusations going to go? Are they going to start accusing dead celebrities of sexual harassment? It's like, hey, this just in, guys, this woman came out and said Robin Williams inappropriately touched her and masturbated in front of her. And like, what? No, he's dead. You can't talk that way about someone after they're dead. It doesn't even matter if they did it, So, because things kind of died down after Michael Jackson died. Yeah, it wasn't about him being a kid toucher, or may not have been a kid toucher. It was all like, oh, his music was great. And when he did die, I got a couple of his albums, and yes, his music was great. It was great music. And does that change that he may or may not have been a pedophile? I don't know. All I know is that Corey Feldman has not exposed Michael Jackson for that. And if Corey Feldman doesn't expose Michael Jackson for that, then maybe Michael Jackson was just a kid in a man's body, and he was just doing kid things. Not sexual, it's just kid stuff, which is, it's creepy in and of itself, but it's rooted in innocence. So I can't, can't judge too harshly for that, but still, creepy. It's all creepy. Oh, wait, just in. George H.W. Bush apologizes after woman accuses him of groping her when she was 16. You see that? You see what happened? I told George Bush to apologize, or not to apologize, but he still apologized anyway, because you knew it was coming. You knew he was going to say, I'm sorry. Sorry I touched your butt. Okay, she was 16 years old. at the CIA office, you know. It's like if you can't keep your your predilections to yourself at the CIA office, then you just can't be trusted to be professional about anything now, can you? All right. In a statement provided to USA Today, Bush spokesman Jim McGrath said, George Bush simply does not have it in his heart to knowingly cause anyone distress, and he again apologizes to anyone he offended during a photo op. A photo op. Yep. But yeah, the count is 6 now. So there's probably more, you know, there's a lot of people who are afraid to, you know, step out and talk, even though it's like, it's totally fine now to be all like, yeah, something terrible happened to me too. Me too, hashtag, me too. Yeah. Well, I would like to take this opportunity that in my experiences with the entertainment industry, I was never put in a compromising position where I thought I was going to be taken advantage of sexually. So, you know, that's it, guys, you know. So, this is my new hashtag, me neither. Yeah, me neither. But, you know, there's a lot of people, I'm not saying that to discredit anybody who is a Me Too person, but I'm not a Me Too person. Because I'm just a regular guy. Because if you're just a regular guy, you kind of blend in the background, and no one is propositioning you for nothing. Which is good. It's a good way to, you know, it's using anonymity to your advantage, you know, as kind of like a comfort. It's like, it's okay that no one knows who I am because no one has tried to inappropriately grope me or ask to masturbate in front of me or anything like that. So that's good. I just don't give off that vibe, I think. I don't give off that, you know, it's like, I don't draw people in, you know, unwittingly or wittingly, like, no. It's just like, I'm just here, just a normal dude. So, hashtag me neither. Me neither. Well, it's just so much, guys. It's just so much. Too much stuff. Let's see. Let's go. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Damn it! I can't get it out of my head. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. No, I can't. You know what I'm talking about? No, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Gucci gang. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci. Stop! Just stop. Just stop it. Okay. Alright, Gucci gang. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci. Stop! Just stop. Oh. Alright, Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Stop! Knock it off. Knock it off. Okay. So that's a song that's really popular right now. And me, like a dumbass, decided to listen to it to find out what all the fuss is about. And, yeah, it's from this rapper named Lil Pump. And it's one of those trademark examples of trap music. And then trap music, it's not rap music, it's trap music. It's music from the trap, you know? Where to be dealing that, dealing them Percocets on the street corner. It's trap music. This is the music that comes out of that, you know? And it's one of the, I guess it's the shortest song to ever hit the Billboard Top 10. Or the shortest song since 1975. It's like, it's a little over 2 minutes long. And the whole thing is just really just, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. He says a lot of other stuff, too, about cocaine. And I couldn't really, it's mumble rap, so I couldn't really pick up a lot of the lyrics. But there was one lyric that I picked up loud and clear, and that was, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Let's see how fast I can say it without, how fast can I say it? Like, how long can I say it without, you know, just stuttering? All right, we're gonna go, like, all right, let's go. Let me time this here. Let me see where we're at here. All right, so I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna Gucci gang it up. All right, let's go. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. I lasted 2 seconds. I couldn't do it. That should be a YouTube thing if it's not already. Like one of them challenges where you eat the cinnamon. And this is a good one, so because no one's gonna dump a bucket of ice water on you, and no one gets hurt. And and it's just annoying because all you're saying is Gucci gang over and over again as fast as you can. It's like, how long can you say Gucci gang really fast for? You can't say it 3 times fast, can you? Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. I can't say it 4 times fast. I can say it 3 times fast, not 4 times fast. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Excuse me. Ugh. Mercy. Oh no. Ugh. So yeah, slow news day, I would think, so far. But that's good news. No news is good news, really. It's always good when you're just dealing with nothing stories. But always rumors are out of control. Rumors are always out of control. And, you can't stop how extreme some of these rumors get. And so when you have a slow news day, the rumors take over. And sometimes later on they grow into bigger things. They go beyond just being rumors. It becomes because that's how it started with the whole Louis C.K. scandal. It was just a rumor, and they interviewed the comedian Tig Notaro, who has a show on Amazon that Louis C.K. is executive producing, and she kind of broke contact off with him. And honestly, at the beginning, all right, hold that thought, guys. Hold that thought. All right. Pausing real quick. Alright, sorry gang, I had to take a phone call. This is my lovely wife, my beautiful, lovely, wonderful wife, Lindsay, who's great. I love her so much. 5 years of marriage going strong. Make it another 5 years. Easy! Easy! Some people don't have it that easy in relationships. I think I'm a lucky dude. Lucky dude. Because relationships are hard. They really are. But when you got a good one, it's worth holding on to. And that's my 2 cents on the matter, right there. All right, but I'm not. I think I really about tears it today, man. I mean, I think we covered a little bit of ground, a lot of ground, maybe. Still the beginning of the week, so it's kind of like this is like a warm-up show. Maybe it's gonna be a real show on Wednesday, but this is just a warm-up show. And maybe all of them will be warm-up shows. I don't know. Like I said, like the song says, the future's still unwritten. I think that's how's that song go? The future's still unwritten. I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to, melody's escaping me. It's like, na 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 dude. It's to release your inhibitions, feel the wind on your chest. There we go. Okay, the future is still unwritten. There we go. Oh man, but that's pretty. I think I had a good run today. This is pretty all right. But my final thoughts on today is keep drinking Keurig. Don't boycott Keurig because it's great coffee. Don't let politics interfere with your products. All right? If you like something, enjoy it, and hopefully the companies can keep politics out of it, because politics is like, how they have sexually transmitted diseases? Politics is a mentally transmitted disease. So if you have this core set of political values, you can spread that shit like herpes if you say the right shit the right way to the right people at the right time. Yeah, but I can't, I could go on a 3-hour rant about that. I could. Maybe I couldn't. I could probably go on a 3-minute rant about that. But I can't. The rant escapes me. Like I say, I could go on forever about something, but I can't go on at all with it. Because if I could go on forever, I would go on forever about this shit. So, But I just have little bursts of annoyances, you know, like, especially when politics and sexual dynamics get in the way of, like, shit that's completely separate from it, you know? Like, I always saw movies separate from, you know, sexual politics and, you know, government politics, all that jazz. But, you know, but now it's all mixed in there. It's like, movies done got political herpes. Yep. And I think it's been that way, but I never noticed it as much. And so when I see a political message in a movie, I'm just like, come on. Come on, Zootopia. We all get it. We're all the same, yet different. You know? You're preaching to the choir here. I think predators and prey can live in harmony together. Yeah. And I don't need a metaphor for racism to understand that. But it's a kid's movie, so kids don't really know about race relations. And if you have a child that's confused about race relations, then show them Zootopia, I guess. It's really good. It's a really good movie, except for the last 30 minutes when it became all soft and sentimental and messagey. Oh, ugh. I could taste the saccharin on that. Just taste that saccharin. It's saccharin, sugary, sweet goodness. It's so syrupy. It's so syrupy. But that's it for today, guys. I mean, I hope you enjoyed this show, and I hope you stick around for the rest of the week and the week after that, and the week after that, however long I decide to keep doing this. And there might be more shows on the way, you know, different shows, a top event. But you know, I gotta come up with the content as I come up with it. You know, I just gotta go with the flow there. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day if you made it to the end. And I guess I'll be back Wednesday. Half promise. Yeah. No, make that a full promise. No, I promise I will be back Wednesday. I will come back. I promise. All right? All right, you guys have a great day. Love you guys. You're great. Everyone. Bye.
Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spread their racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. I can't buy me no wetter rain. Rather go and buy ball man. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spent their racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. I can't buy no bitch no wetter rain.